Welcome to tutorial 2 of the secrets of professional gamblers. This time around we'll be looking at betting sites and betting types. Okay, so a few words of introduction. I'm a professional engineer, and while at university I was looking for a way to make a few extra dollars that wouldn't interrupt my studies. I had a TAB near my place, which is basically a government-approved agent for horse, greyhound and harness racing, and I decided to check it out. I knew nothing about betting at first, so I put a lot of research into it and ended up knowing quite a lot about the subject. I soon realised to be good at this activity, I would have to go about it professionally. For a start, I wouldn't be betting at the TAB because of the totalisator system they use. I also wouldn't bet at a casino because of the automatic loss built into every game. In fact, the only betting I found that could be exploited for profit was sports betting, including horse racing, as long as I had access to fixed odds. I found that investing in sports markets shared a lot with traditional investing, which not only allowed me to bet profitably, but also led me to create a number of other unique betting products, which you can now find on eBay. Just search for me, Matt's Games, and have a look at Wildfire Pro Keno and Wildfire Pro Lotto. My latest product is Wildfire Pro Sportsbet, and I will use it throughout this series. If you're interested, you can get a copy of it in the link below in the comments. I like to put a disclaimer ahead of all my videos because I'm not encouraging people to waste their money on cheap thrills. I believe the main rules of gambling professionally are these. Don't risk more money than you can afford to lose, set a limit and stick to it. If you're going to gamble long-term and professionally, set aside a bankroll for betting purposes and don't use it for anything else and manage it carefully. Betting is easy when all goes well, but if you find you begin to stress after a number of losses, your betting gets reckless and you stop managing your money, perhaps it's time to look for another hobby. Stop gambling, you're not suited to this activity. In the last tutorial, we learned how to treat betting professionally, 3 types of betting markets, how odds work, including formats from around the world, and how odds indicate the implied probability or strike rate of a selection to win. So far in passing, I've mentioned that to profit in sports betting requires fixed odds, and these are generally obtained with a bookmaker either on the track, on the phone or via a website. Getting bookmaker services is probably the most convenient online, and there are many competitors for your bankroll. For example, William Hill, Ladbrokes and Pinnacle. Typically a bookmaker will only offer fixed price back bets, but also offer a range of exotic bets such as trifectas and quinellas. The bets are taken and wins paid out by the bookmaker or the main business behind the website. They do not charge commission on customers' wins, as their profits are built into the prices they offer in a market. The other main type of betting website is a betting exchange, and while Betfair is probably the most popular, also available are other sites such as Betdaq and Matchbook. These sites also offer fixed price back bets, but generally do not offer exotic bets outside of win and place. Just a word about the TOTE or TAB in Australia. This form of betting is generally offered offline, run by the government or their agents. What distinguishes TOTE or parimutuel betting from other forms of betting offered online is that the odds are not fixed until an event has ended. The final price obtained at the TOTE is based on how many dollars are bet on each selection in the event, in total, minus the TOTE's commission, which is called the pool. The pool is constantly changing as bets are made, and as the weight of money goes onto one selection more than another, the price in relation to it also changes, making other selections increase in price and the heavily backed selection drop in price. This is done to ensure the pool will be accurately and completely distributed to all winners once results are confirmed, regardless of which selection wins. You should be aware that a disguised form of TOTE is offered at most betting sites and is called the SP or starting price. This price will also be adjusted in a similar way to the TOTE, so once again, this does not offer any value to those who use it. Betting exchanges often have the best SP value, but they still shouldn't be used. As the TOTE's cut is built into every bet, no bet can ever be of value, so a professional bettor will rarely, if ever, bet this way. Okay, so here's a typical market from a bookmaker site, in this case William Hill. We find prices are available for win, place and SP, but of course lay bets are not available because William Hill themselves are performing that role. From the help page snippet, we can see there are quite a few exotic bets on offer for those who are interested. Now we have a market from the betting exchange site Betfair. The obvious difference to the bookmaker market is the availability of lay bets, where customers are looking to offer odds on a selection so that they might win a matched wager should their selection lose. Of course, if their selection wins, they are liable for a total equal to the wager times the price, making lay betting potentially more expensive than straight back betting. We also see a smaller dollar value under all the prices on the screen for both back and lay bets. These values are the total pooled money immediately available for any price currently showing. If the customer bets more money than is available in a pool, the remainder of his partial bet will enter the market looking to be matched. At the bottom of the screen, the default stake option allows a customer to enter a dollar value, which Betfair will remember. Then when he clicks to bet on any selection, the default stake he sets will automatically enter into the betting ticket, ready for him to click OK and make his bet. Next to the default stake, we see the Bet View slider, which starts at $5 and can increase to a larger amount. This allows customers looking for larger betting pools to find them, allowing their wager amount to be fully matched when placed. Generally, the bet prices on offer for the larger betting pools will be lower than those seen here. Here we are looking at a betting ticket of a back and a lay bet from Betfair. Let's start with the back bet ticket, as it's the easiest to understand. We all know that if we win a back bet, our stake is returned multiplied by the price that was offered. Thus a $10 bet at a price of $5.40 will return $54, which includes our wager of $10, making a profit of $44. When you click a selection on offer in the Betfair market, the betting ticket will appear, populated with the price you clicked on and the default stake you have set, if any. Now, you're not restricted to taking this bet price. In fact, you can enter any price you like. If there isn't a pool available to match you at your requested price, then your bet becomes a lay offer and enters the lay side of the market. This also happens if you bet on a listed price, but are only partially matched because your stake is bigger than the pool of cash currently available to match you at that price. In this case, the remainder of your bet that was not matched will again become a lay offer and enter the market on the lay side, waiting to be matched. Now, a lay bet is the reverse of this. When we click a lay offer, we are telling someone that we will pay them their wager times the odds we clicked on if their selection wins. Otherwise, we win their stake. So if we lay a $10 bet at $27, if the selection loses, we get $10, but if it wins, we pay someone $270, which includes their $10 stake. In total, our loss is $260 if the selection wins. Like the back bet, we don't have to settle for the odds on offer. We can change them to anything we like, and if there is no pool available to match us, we go into the market on the back side, waiting for someone to accept our offered odds. Once again, if we accept the lay offer but enter a stake that is larger than the cash pool available, the unmatched portion of our bets enter the back side of the market, waiting to be matched. So the easiest way to understand a lay bet is that if we accept offered odds, we have let someone back at that price. If we create odds that aren't currently on offer, then our odds become an offer for someone to back to the limit of the stake amount, meaning we will be liable for the stake amount we entered times the price we offer. Here are some calculators available in Wildfire Pro Sportsbet that provide answers to our betting exchange questions, such as how much will a bet return, how much do I bet to get an amount in return before any commission, how much do I need to bet if I want to profit an exact amount of money based on the commission being charged on the market, what odds should I wait for to get a set profit or a set wager. Some of these calculations are not found anywhere else except Wildfire Pro Sportsbet, and that's just the beginning of what my betting software package has to offer. As with the backbet calculators I just discussed, these calculators provide answers to similar questions for lay bets. Unlike online calculators that only allow you to calculate lay bet returns, Wildfire Pro Sportsbet allows you to find the exact bets you need to target returns as well as profits, so you can focus on successfully pursuing your betting strategy. Planning your bets based on returns alone can mean much less profit than expected, sometimes making a particular bet a waste of time. Your profits will always be accurate using my calculators.